Good morning from Las Vegas. Today is a big day. It is the start of our second half of our road trip. We are picking up our van today and heading off to go see a bunch of national parks. We have been here for the last 2 days, just doing some admin and preparing, and we are about to embark on our biggest adventure yet. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to show you. Let's hit the road. We have picked up our van and we are on our way. Our road trip has officially started. This is so exciting. We are just leaving Las Vegas, which I am very happy about. So we'll see you when we get to the campground. Good morning from our first morning in our van. Didn't film much last night because I was a bit overwhelmed and just needed time to process just Vegas. But we are making coffee and then we're going to make our way to the Grand Canyon and probably do a shorter walk today and a longer one tomorrow before deciding where we go next. Coffee time! We've had to get a little bit inventive, and by we I mean Tom. Our hob grill doesn't really fit, so we're just making do. Anything for a morning cup of coffee. Morning. So I've just been driving through Nevada, Arizona, and Utah, and we're gonna head back into Arizona to get to the Grand Canyon. Driving here is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm not driving through the big cities. I leave that to Tom because I'm not comfortable doing it, but it has been pretty good so far. But yeah, so we're just driving along, trying to get to the Grand Canyon. Maybe we'll do a shorter walk today and then set up camp, do a bigger walk tomorrow, and then head off to somewhere new. But yeah, let's continue with the drive. We are still on our way to Grand Canyon. We've just been stopped on the road because there has been a tree that's been cut or some damages from a tree. Not really sure what's happening, but yeah, so just chilling, and Tom's gone to help because he is nicer than I am. Yeah, this is fun. We also filled up on gas and it was 100 and I don't know if it was 100 or 130 US, which is about 200 New Zealand dollars to fill up one tank, which is a bit of a change from Texas, but oh well, it's life. Guess that's what we get for traveling by van. But so far so good, having a good time. We've split the driving, we're an hour away, we're almost there. I'm so excited to see the Grand Canyon, and we'll only have time for a small walk today, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's hit the road. So we're just making our way to the North Rim Visitor Center, and we're driving along this road, and as you can see, there's just all these beautiful, beautiful trees that have just changed colors because of the fall. And it's Tom's first time seeing that, so he's in awe.
I'm trying to drive and look at the same time.
He's a safe driver, don't worry.
We're also 8,800 feet in elevation too.
Yeah, 8,800 feet in elevation, in case you didn't catch that. But it is surreal to be up here, and it's a pretty big bonus to have some fall colors so far south. I don't think either one of us was expecting to see that until we got to Yellowstone or a bit further north through Colorado. So this is pretty awesome. We just made some sandwiches and now we're gonna go eat and look out over the Grand Canyon. This is so cool. I'm so amazed. Look. So this is the Roaring Spring Canyon. Just breathtaking. Made it to the Grand Canyon. So we just found our lunch spot and I'll just show you what we're looking at right now. It's amazing. Welcome to the Grand Canyon. This is awesome. This is already so epic and we have been here for maybe half an hour and half of that was making sandwiches, so look at that. Loving the Grand Canyon so far. So we're not actually at the popular Grand Canyon destination. We are at the North Rim, which only gets about 10% of what the South Rim gets, which is pretty insane, so it's a lot quieter. Still pretty busy, but hopefully we find a good place to camp tonight. I mean, come on. We just climbed up a rock to see the views a little bit better, and it is pretty spectacular. It's a bit intimidating because the drops do go pretty steep and straight down, but this rock seems okay, and I was guided by my trusted tour guide.
We're also wearing sandals.
I mean, I'm wearing hiking sandals, so
Hiking
I feel like
sandals.
I'm at least a bit more prepared.
Go Birks.
Yeah, okay. That's it for now. So we are using real navigation because there is no service in the national park. So I've got a map in front of me and the road ahead and my very trusted driver to my left. This is what adventure is all about. A little bit terrifying, but super fun. Hopefully we see some bison. Stay tuned to see if our campervan makes it up this gravelly road. I have to say, this is pretty spectacular. It's not often that you get to do something like this, so it's pretty cool. Right, Tom?
Very cool.
We made it to our campground. Our car made it. Life is good. We're gonna put some pants on because it's cold.
And we'll show you the view in a second where we're staying. We have to like walk down a hill a bit, but it looks really nice.
So Tom is kind of in the middle of our campground. Over there is the road we came from. And that is our camper van. It's so cute. Now we're gonna walk and look at something cool with tour guide Tom. Look at this place. Don't look at me. Look at that. This is the coolest place ever. Sorry to interrupt the view with my face, but oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is so cool. We are so lucky to be able to do this. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Back to regular content. What the fuck?
Looks fake.
So this is hopefully where we're gonna see sunrise tomorrow. Our first proper night camping in the camper van. Last night doesn't count, and this is what we get. Best day ever! I'm so happy. Also, I know this may not look real and this may look like a green screen, but I do promise it is very, very real. So comment below and let me know what you think. Is it real or is it fake?
Okay.
So we came back from our beautiful sunset views and we are now writing in our journals. I have not written since I was in New Zealand, so I started yesterday and I'm in it again, and I'll just show you a little bit of what I've done. It's not very exciting yet, but I'm sure it'll be cool. So this is day 1 and that's day 2. I'm still writing, and then I'm writing a postcard to my grandma. Chef Tom coming in hot with some pesto pasta. Look at that veg. Our bed looking nice and cozy.
Yeah, I thought you were taking a photo.
Good morning. It is 6:15 in the morning and we're gonna watch the sunrise. It's a bit cold, so we're dressed up in layers. Nope. There's Tom. There's the sunrise. It is a beautiful morning. I feel so grateful to be here. We're probably going to make some coffee soon, but first we're going to enjoy this beautiful sunrise. Coffee time is also warming hands time. So we are leaving our campground to go do some hikes in the Grand Canyon / around the Grand Canyon, but first we need to go to find a bathroom because neither one of us packed a shovel or bought one. Yep, if you know where I'm going with that, cool. If you don't, look it up. Essentially, I need a poop. You can see some frost. This is the first time in our travels that we've actually been anywhere that's even remotely below 20 degrees. So it's pretty cool. Cows! We are about to start the Kaibab Trail. I believe it's actually the North Kaibab Trail. And we are going to go down into the canyon and see what that's like. And then after that, we'll do more adventuring. So let's go down the canyon, shall we? Down we go. A little bit about the Kaibab Trail that we're doing. It was actually the first route that went from north to south of the Grand Canyon. So it goes from the top all the way down, you travel across, and then you go all the way up to the south rim. We're not going to do that whole walk because that's a multi-day hike, but we are going to go down and then come up. So on this side, yeah, awesome. Also, it's getting quite hot. They do advise not to hike between 10 and 4, and it is currently 10:20. So we're gonna take it easy and be careful, drink lots of water, have some snacks. We have lunch prepped. We should be okay, hopefully. Wow. You can see the trail down there. So every turn that we do, there seems to be kind of a different viewpoint of the same amazing, immense rock formation, and it's really cool. So it's not a boring hike. Even if you have to go back up the same way, I'm sure it'll look very different on the way back up. And there's Tom in the distance, just walking. Our hike so far has crossed paths with a few people, but it's not super crowded, which is really nice. And I think that's one of the big advantages of coming to the North Rim instead of the South. This is where we are. That's where we started-ish, behind that. Parkour. So we're at a pretty epic drop down there. Oh, scary. And you can see the bridge that we're gonna go to. Best day ever. We are coming up on the bridge, which is our final point of this walk because the rangers don't recommend we go any further than this. So this is where we're gonna stop, take a video, and probably turn around. So we climbed down from even further than that ridge point. You can't really see it in the video. But holy smokes, look at that. That's crazy. And that's the other way. You can see Tom and the rest of the canyon. Woohoo! False alarm. That bridge is not our end point. We're going to keep going and we're going to see if we can find the waterfall. Adjusting hiking boots. So where Tom is walking and where I just came from, this was all blown out by dynamite to create this path for us to walk on. Cactus. So I don't know if you can see, but all along that ridge line is where we're gonna walk. That's a dynamite hole where they blew up this ridge. This ridge line is hectic. Eek. We started with pine trees, and now we've got cacti. Cool. That's where we're going. I don't really know how this walk keeps getting better and better, but the views around every corner are just phenomenal and breathtaking and kind of terrifying because there's like 100 feet drops that are just right next to me. But this is awesome. I am loving it. It's such a good day. What an awesome way to start our campervan adventure. So we've seen quite a few people running this track. I don't know why they would do that. It's very crazy, but like props to them. Said runners, not Tom. And goodbye. So we made it to the bottom of the canyon and we can see where we started, which is a long way up. Time to have some lunch.
Yep.
We just had lunch. Tom, how are you feeling?
Intimidated by the walk back up.
Can concur, because we came all the way down and now we have to go all the way up. It's only 3 Ks apparently, 1.7 miles. Let's see how we go. Oh, it's still recording. Hello, bye. And so begins our 3-kilometer journey up. Now that may not sound like a lot, but it is currently 1:10, and I'll let you know when we get there.
We're going all the way back to the top of that mountain.
Where the trees are.
Yep.
Let's get it. Okay, so it turns out we didn't quite make it to the bottom. The bottom is actually in between a campsite called Cottonwood and Phantom Ranch, which is just a place, a lodge type place that you can stay at the bottom, in between the North Rim and the South Rim. But we are back on the bridge. I have never been happier. I have struggled a bit on this walk, but that's okay. We're almost there. Probably not, but that's okay. I'm being positive because vibes. Let's go. So I have to say that going uphill is a bit of a struggle, but it's okay. Lessons learned, we need to bring more water, but there is a water refill station at the top of this ridge, so we should be okay. All right, that's enough talking. I'm out of breath. We just stopped to refill our water. It was so satisfying and very much needed. And now we've got 1.75 miles, which I think equals about 2.5 kilometers. Let's go, team. We're nearly finished. We just made it to one of the viewpoints, one of the original ones that we came through earlier, and we're just stopping for some water before we finally make it to the top and find our campsite for the night. Just under 6 hours after we left for this hike, we are just about to get to the finish line. It is 4:05 p.m. I'm feeling tired, but very proud of us for doing it. Massive shout out to Tom for encouraging me and making me feel like I could do it when I really didn't think I could. Woohoo! We did it! I got it. Yay. Time to eat. Home sweet home! Yay! Storm's coming in. Sunny here, stormy there.
So way out there across. It won't come in, but that's where we end up. So that is it.